Yo, what's up? I'm actually not driving for a handful of you morons get mad at me for periscoping and driving, which has happened before. I am sitting here. I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat. I actually I had my brother-in-law's wedding yesterday, and then I thought I was going home with my wife, but I have to fly out to LA to a media day, so my flight was later in the day, so I kind of hung out in Kansas City today, played some disc golf, and I gotta come to you guys. I think you guys are reading my title and you're laughing. Are boxers actually good at boxing? This is just something I've been struggling with, and I actually brought it up a few podcasts ago with Front Row Brian on the Front Row Funky and FRB show. Is, man, Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder both didn't start boxing till way, way, way later in their lives, like 20, 21 years old. And now this fucking Paulie and Artem thing happens. And listen, I get it's bare knuckle boxing. I get that it's not exactly the same as boxing. But shit, it's close enough. That's like freestyle and folk style wrestling. You know, it's just something similar. And so, you know, I was thinking about times in my life where I've seen younger good athletes go against guys who are actually world champion level. And it's never went well for someone who wasn't world champion level. And so obviously Paulie, multiple time world champion over many, 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 many years. Many years. I looked at he held one belt for 4 years, another belt for 5 years. Either way, he held both belts for quite a long time. My flip-flops. Look at that. Boom, right there. Can you see it? It says funky on them. Custom made. Awesome flip-flops. Okay. So I get that Paulie retired, but he was a world champion. Now, Artem, I went back to his record to make sure he was as bad as I remembered him being. And the fact is, he's as bad as I remember him being. He stinks. This wasn't like he did MMA and had great stand-up, but struggled on the ground or always got taken down or had great hands but couldn't deal with kicks. It wasn't anything like that. It was like he was a very average mixed martial artist. Average is... and that might even be giving him a little too much. So, how can a guy like that, who's not even great at stand-up and mixed martial arts, go to beat a guy who was a world champion in boxing? And the answer to me seems that people who box must just not be that good at boxing. Okay? Now, before you say I'm crazy, obviously, I realize there is a world champion in boxing. Paulie was one of them, multiple times. And so when I think about competing or competition, it's like, okay, if you're a woman and you weigh 145 pounds, you'd be top 3 in the world in the UFC's featherweight division. Why? Well, there's only 3 of them. Oh, I'm sorry, there's only 2 of them. If you added one more, there would then be 3. So with some things, when not a lot of people do them, then it's very easy to reach the top, right? Because there's not a lot of competition. And so I was thinking, hey, this must be the case with boxing. I don't know what the numbers are like in boxing. I really don't. I haven't done my research. So I'm throwing this out to you guys. I don't care if Paulie hasn't boxed in years. The world champ's a effing world champ. I've seen it in rounds. I've seen old world champions come in and just do nasty things to guys who don't know what they're doing. I've seen it many, many, many times. So maybe the question is, are boxers good at boxing? I don't know. I'm starting to think that they aren't very good at boxing. That's all I got for you guys. I'm going to eat a little food, then I'm going to go to the airport, and then I'm flying to LA, and I made sure that idiot George is going to stay away from me and not try to attack me and ruin our fight, which is now 13 days away. And that's it. I'm going to beat up George. I'm going to call out Marty. And then hopefully we get Marty in due time. Listen, Marty and Colby, they ruined their chance to get it together. Who the hell is Boston Salmon? That's a funny ass name. Marty and Colby ruined the chance to get it together. I'm gonna come in there. I'm gonna cut a mean promo on Marty, and Marty's gonna sign the damn contract. I'm out of here. Peace.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.